guys, it's Jasma, and today we're making pumpkin puree. It's been a while since I've made a basics video on this channel, and I think especially during fall when pumpkin puree is in almost every single recipe, it's good to be able to make it yourself rather than relying on the canned stuff that you get at the store. I've always made my own pumpkin puree. I think the fresher taste of it is just better, and also you don't have to worry about any preservatives inside of it. So overall, it's just a good thing to be able to do yourself, and plus it's very, very simple to do. So let's get started. In terms of which kind of pumpkin you should use, the one I have today is the most commonly used for puree, which is sugar pumpkin, also known as pie pumpkin. But you can also use butternut squash, which has a slightly more vibrant orange color, or Kabocha squash, which has the least moisture out of the three pumpkins and provides a slightly deeper color. The three of these different types of pumpkins will all provide a ton of flavor to your recipes. However, what you do want to avoid is just regular pumpkins like these that are used a lot when cooking. I use this in my risotto recipe, and the reason behind that is these types of pumpkin have far too much moisture inside of it, so the puree that you're going to make will be really stringy and it's not going to have as much flavor, and it's also going to be overly watery, which will mess up the consistency of your recipes, especially baked goods. Once you have the right type of pumpkin, we can begin to make the puree. So before we bake, we have to cut off the stem and slice these pumpkins in half. Make sure you have a really sharp knife because these are quite hard to cut into. So I'm going to remove the stem. Be very careful with this, don't cut yourself. And I'm going to cut this in half. Now you're going to see the inside of the pumpkin, and you want to scoop out all of these seeds. You can take these seeds, clean off the stringy bits, and then toast these to eat as a snack or put into other recipes. Once the guts are scooped, place the pumpkins cut side down onto a baking tray lined with some parchment paper or foil, and place into an oven preheated at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes up to an hour. It depends on the size of your pumpkin. So keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn, and as soon as you can poke it easily with a fork, it is cooked. Flip them over so the pumpkins can cool down and release any excess moisture, which will lead to a more concentrated and flavorful puree. Peel off the skin, which should be very easy to do for sugar pumpkins, but you can also scoop out the flesh with a spoon with different types of squash. Break them up into smaller pieces and place into a food processor or high-powered blender and blend until completely smooth. Since I like to make a lot of puree at once, let's talk about different ways you can store it. If you know you're going to use the puree fresh very soon, just keep it in an airtight container and store it in the fridge for up to a week. But if you're going to store the puree for a long period of time, it is best to freeze it so it doesn't go bad. So to do that, just transfer them into Ziploc bags and portion it however you would like. Make sure to label the bag with the type of puree you have and the date that you made it. Store it in the freezer flat until it's fully solid. And they should be able to stay good in the freezer for up to 5 months. I hope this quick tutorial was helpful for you, and now you'll never have to go buy canned pumpkin puree ever again. If you want to go check out my pumpkin recipes, I'm going to link them in the description down below and in the eye in the corner up above. If you want to see my other basics videos, I have made a few in the past, such as pizza crust or sushi rice. I will link them in the description down below, and also let me know if you want to see other basics videos. I'd be happy to make them in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye!